attention to anyone, working on the roof or whatever. We just don't. You know, I do because I've been in places, but it could have happened from anywhere. All I can remember, like they said, why was it shot up here and shot up there? Might not have needed to be. You know what I'm saying? It might just have been, and it just hit. And he might not have went, and they expect, because we watch so much TV, you expect him to just drop dead right there, and he didn't.
Hold on, sis. One more thing, because as you speak, you keep giving my mind going on things that I've actually had to watch videos and training on. What she's saying is that everybody that we're getting ready to arrest did what they did, but the kill shot, they didn't even know the kill shot was going to happen. So they always planning the setup. We're going to come in and we're going to shoot him. The kill shot happens and then they all let loose. They don't even know the kill shot happened. But the kill shot had to happen. Continue.
And then everybody's on the move, including the guys. Like we said, that the bottom glass was already broken out. I mean, busted out. Um, I'm not exactly. I have to like replay it. Not replay it, but position it in my mind, or the whole situation. But I'm just wondering. Everybody looks spooked. You know what I'm saying? Even, and I'm, trust me, everybody, I'm not cutting Maurice, and it's like everybody looks spooked. Like, what the fuck, right? They really kind of did. It could be because they did something. Could be because
Even
something happened
Family
with them.
Dollar, because but they can't really run out because they got a store full of people. But they spooked.
But
Look,
see,
hey,
everybody
I got one
spooked.
more thing to say. And I just keep interrupting you, sis. We gonna be going back and forth for a minute. So, is there anybody else want to say something before? Because you bring me my mind. You got me tick 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 tick. Anybody else want to say something? I don't mean to cut you off, sis. Let me let the moderators do their thing.
I
Go ahead.
I do because I feel like once that detective or officer, lieutenant, whoever he is, Bird, um came up from the shooting in Washington, the lady that he killed with the same shot as Dolph. I'm on that same thing. Like maybe it was a sniper, or he was the one inside. I feel more like he was the one inside that did the shooting, and because what the cousin pastor allegedly was, he got shot in the neck and 22 times center mass. You know what I'm saying? Those young boys, they not shooting nothing center mass. As a matter of fact, they don't even hold a gun straight. They hold it sideways and run.
Mhm.
Shoot.
You're exactly right, sister. They're
So
not
Now,
trained
now,
for
hold,
that.
now hold that thought. Now let me ask y'all this. I was apprehensive about somebody being inside stopping the police from going in. But now let me ask y'all this. When we watched the interview of that dude talking to Lester Holt, he looked to be about 5'8", maybe 5'9", sitting in that chair, y'all. Am I wrong about that?
You're
You're
correct.
right.
And
You're right, baby.
Right, baby
doesn't
love.
and baby love, he doesn't look to be in shape enough to be doing a rigorous like hit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
guess what? And guess
Exactly.
what?
He
Exactly.
has
And
a
So,
look.
Emirates.
He has
but
a look.
he would
He
have enough nuts to be inside that store and confront Dolph and shoot him.
And check it out, baby love. He will have, and for all you trolls on here, we're brainstorming. You all might not know anything about this, but that's what we're doing. Um, and as far as your cult shit, cult just means culture. And if you got a problem with us trying to save our men's, boys, babies, sons, nephews, cousins, uncles, dads, and granddads' lives, then you know what? Excuse my language, but fuck you and find you something to do. I hope that it's
Now,
never
but
one of yours. Let me say
everybody,
that. Love. Let me say
mhm.
that. Hope that it's never one of yours, and you hope or wish that you could call this party to pay attention. Now,
Don't
with
give
that,
him no energy, sis.
no, no, no,
So
that's what
y'all
it
in agreement? Y'all in agreement with me that he seemed short in that chair? Because I'm getting ready to go look at that video again right
I
now.
Yeah, he is
agree.
short in the chair, and he's not physically fit enough to, like, if shit jumped off, like, to just handle the situation. However, the way he sat and said what he said, oh, I've been here for 28 years and I've done this and that and da 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 da. Basically, when he was talking, he said, I do that here for any one of my brothers. I do
Mm-mm.
that hit for anybody that's on the same team as me.
Well,
I
sis, let me say this because I'm gonna check out and I'm gonna look at that video. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to look at that because that's a good point. And hey, you
They
guys
love
enjoy
that.
this.
Go to bed.
Hey, you guys enjoy the clubhouse. Share some communication. Wave your hands if you want to come up. It's Dolph, y'all.
Enamours.
yes, ma'am. Oh,
Hello.
sister.
This is me, Shantae. I would say
Mhm,
before y'all say that the hotel, when that
mhm,
truck was backed over there across the street, directly across the street, I would say
mhm,
it came from over there. Cause it just looked like a regular work truck over there. Like one nobody really like paying attention. I don't think it
mhm.
came from over there.
You know what? I can I speak for 1 second?
Go
Go
ahead, Jay.
ahead.
All right, you think about it, man. If Dolph ends coming to the restaurant, all right, he goes in there. Who's to say it ain't undercover police officers in the back and they tell him to freeze like it's a sting? You see what I'm saying? So now he
I
froze and
agree.
it's a sting and they shoot him. They kill him. But the other people just running to play with him, but they know the police too. It's just somebody that thought about. Like, could some actual off-duty police officers actually kill him inside of that store? You see what I'm
Well,
saying? But
yeah,
That's
but
what
my
I'm
brother, I heard that. I was trying to click off. He ain't even got to be off duty. He just got to
what?
be that dude that you was talking about in Washington with his partners. But you
saying.
are
Say it right.
100% right, my brother. You're 100%.
Baby
So
love,
that
say
way,
it right. He just needs to be on assignment. That's it. On assignment. And for the people that are working in there, for everyone in there, if I'm gonna do it, I got something on every single one of you motherfuckers. Say something and you can go too. This is official government business. Your mouths are sealed. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. Because
Right.
what do you do? Everyone believes that the government is who they must follow. And like she said, we ain't going to jail, right? Like, we didn't do this shit. I'm not backing her at all, y'all, okay? We not going to jail, right? It, like I said, when they came to pull the door, who was in there that made them say, okay, somebody got it. Somebody got control of the situation, and right?
Right. They didn't go inside. You know what I mean?
It just makes
They
me,
was intimidated.
Okay, hold
no, it's
on.
not.
Somebody was in there.
Hold on, guys. Miss Antoinette, did you want to join in the conversation? I see you keep coming on and off.
Yes, thank you. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you have your background noise up a little bit. If you could turn that down.
Background. I don't have nothing in the background. Can you hear me now?
Okay, hold on 1 second. If everybody that's not on mute, if everybody could press mute so we can hear her better, maybe we can hear. Go ahead, Miss Antoinette.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, that's better.
Okay. Hi. I just wanted to say, I've been listening and following. I'm listening to paperwork. I just have two questions. I just want to reiterate on. Tonight, I was listening to the conversation, the recorded call of the police officers, and they was describing two gentlemen. One had on sweatpants, this, that, and Crocs, and what have you, right? So, in that respect, that's not this. I'm getting a little confused. That's not the same thing that the still pictures of Straight Drop and the other guy that supposedly that's who they're supposed to be. Because I don't, me personally, this is just my opinion. I believe Straight Drop and them are being caught up in this. I don't think that they're the ones that actually, because where's the footage? I was listening to Raven on another show, and I don't know if she meant to say it, but she came out and said, Oh yeah, cause you remember, we had just got that. Cause you remember, you couldn't even hardly see in the store before. Our cameras and stuff was real bad. Remember, and ironically, just before this happened, about 2 weeks before that, we had just updated our system. To get the good, the better camera system. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't like with all of the murders, King Von or this or that. They always show video footage. I'm just stumped on. I've never seen a investigation where they show still shots like that. Where's the video? Where's the footage?
They actually
Misinternet.
showed you footage.
For
Footage is
real, where's
them.
the live feed?
Yeah,
Because
that's
be,
the question you need to ask. I don't mean any harm, ma'am. It's just that I'm not trying to intrude. I'm just coming in to like deliver a little bit. If I get out of
mhm.
control, moderator control me. Footage is what you saw. Okay, you saw footage. You saw people with their feet on the ground. That's footage. What we want is live stream. They're
Right,
not
I
going to
meant
show us
right,
that.
right. I meant the video.
They're
Right,
never
right.
going to show us that because in this situation, someone was killed. Now, I'd ask everyone on here because I told you all about my nephew. Okay, I would ask everyone on here, could you handle it? Could you handle watching your loved one being shown on TV? Where when you turn on the TV, this is one of the most important entertainers. I won't say people, because if my nephew was somewhere getting killed and Dolph was somewhere getting killed, I want you to go and check on my nephew. Because not one life is more important than another life. I don't care how much money you have. But would you want to watch your loved one be gunned down on TV every day just for the insight, enjoyment, or understanding of people that are not truly involved blood wise, love wise? And I don't mean the love of the music, the love of what he did for, this outer realm of people, but someone you really loved. We never touched him. We never kissed his face. A lot of us never shook his hand. We don't know this man. We know him in a different way than they do. And would you like to watch someone that you could actually touch and feel and truly love die on TV every day?
No, okay. I think you. Okay, let me
No,
let
no,
me be
no. I'm
clear.
not. It's not. Wait a minute. Let me
Oh,
be clear. That's not directed only at you. I said I would ask everyone on here. They're not
right.
going to give us that.
Right, right, but I'm
Okay.
not saying I'm not saying the actual shooting of him and be specifics. I'm just saying for the video live of the car just coming down the street on their way there, pulling up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not, they know how to cut video, and we see it all the time on all of the shows that we watch, on the investigations. We see it all the time, all the time. I just watched a documentary the other day, Tupac and them, and they show video of them, fighting each other, somebody pulling out a gun. So come on now. I mean, no disrespect, to Dolph or somebody that we can't see and touch, but I'm just saying the video of the store across the street. Like I live on the East Coast, so I'm just saying the store across the street of them coming down, just pulling in something.
Has anybody ever thought that maybe the prosecutor don't want to
Uh,
release that video because if they take anybody to trial, they want that video as evidence and they don't want it to be tainted out there in the public?
And that's what
right.
I'm saying.
Hold on, Miss Antoinette. Are you finished?
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Can you mute your mic?
Thank you.
hmm You can
I
go
was
ahead and
muted,
finish the
so it's
conversation.
okay.
I was just saying, living here in Memphis, sometimes the questions that we're asking when you have an investigation going on, maybe somebody already has that video that either exonerate those who will be in charge, and you can charge the ones who we don't even know about, and sometimes they can protect that video as evidence that they'll need if they decide to prosecute somebody in court.
And that's what I was saying. My nephew was killed right inside of Memphis. Okay. The guy, we had still photos of him walking in front of my nephew's 18 wheeler. The footage on the inside of the truck where he shot my nephew in the neck, let him sit there and nearly bleed out, then pull him. And y'all, I wasn't there. This is what they told us. Pulled him to the middle of the in between the two seats of the 18 wheeler, laid him out, and shot him in the left side of his face. Because the neck shot didn't kill him. So we have never seen that footage because it was contained until trial. And we were all informed that before the trial would start, we would have to sit there and watch what happened. And it was the most terrifying thing ever. Not necessarily for me because I've seen a lot of death in more ways than most can count. But I was afraid for my sister to see if she would ever be all right again. So
Do you think?
they have that footage. They showed you, and I'm not saying that what they showed us was right. Don't get me wrong, y'all, okay? Don't ever think that I think that the footage that they showed us was 100 because I'm wondering where the time stamps are. I'm wondering where any of that shit is. Okay, what time did he do this? Even if you froze the footage and you gave us that piece of the footage, where's the timestamp for that? At such and such a time, he was right here in front of this truck. Okay? We can see stuff like that. Where is the timestamp that these boys were out here in front of this place at this time doing exactly what the fuck you said they were doing at the time you said they were doing it, the way they were doing it, and the way it was supposed to be done or wasn't supposed to be done? I don't see any timestamps. Like I tell y'all, I had a restaurant for my mom started in 94. I carried it on up to 2001. I had cameras. You gotta have them, basically, and there's gonna be a timestamp. It's just like anything. Just think about it when you've seen other things. I would ask all of you to go look at some of the unsolved mysteries. When they show these things, you'll see from the security footage, there's a date, time, all that shit is on there. Why don't we have that? Give us what you want to give us, but give us what comes with it to make it credible.
Well, you're dealing with the Memphis City Police Department, and one of the things is so much corruption going on. I'm not saying that they don't have the footage. I'm saying if they do have it, they probably will let the family know once they decide who they're gonna prosecute, and then they'll probably let the family know then. But it's too much fishy stuff going on with the corruption at the Memphis City Police, and I'm sorry to hear that about your nephew. Depending on what city you're in, here in Memphis, this is crazy. It's wild, wild west, and the police, how they do things is not procedurally done right. What you and I think is common sense is not so common. Like earlier, we were talking about when a guy got a call, he eating a fish sandwich. He don't care. He taking his time. Normally when you shots fired, they calling all the officers to a scene. They taking their damn time. That's
But
the
I
kind
want
of
to tell you,
mindset you do.
but that's not unusual. It's not unusual for a police officer to be sitting somewhere eating. It's not unusual for a fire department or a fire team to be sitting at some restaurant. We get a call, we got to get up and leave. He let them know, just like all of those officers that were calling in, show me on the
Well, the key
scene
word
of,
you just
wait,
said, the key
wait,
word you just said, got up and leave. This one
yeah,
didn't get up and
but
leave.
you
He
don't,
stayed there and finished his dinner.
did they call him though? That's the question. You're saying that he did something wrong, but did they contact him and say, you need to get your ass over here to so and so?
Well,
He's
on the tape
he's
that we
not.
heard tonight, on the tape that the paperwork played the night the 911 call, they called the officers. His response was, "Y'all hit me back if y'all need me." He was sitting there
No,
eating.
that
He
was
was there eating
before
fish.
all the. Yeah, but they hadn't called him. He sat down to eat lunch with his wife. If this is a real situation, like we said, they have shootings everywhere. If this is a real situation and y'all need me, call me. I'm right here. He did what he was supposed to do. He reported. He checked in. So if they
So you
needed
don't
him,
think them calling you is letting
I'm
you know
trying.
that they need you?
Did they call him? He called them. He reported in, just like all of the officers that were on this, going to the scene or somewhere else. Even for some of the calls